Everyone, I'm going to show a demo of my centralized proxy management panel. Through this panel, we can manage our multiple proxy servers. Managing proxy servers, I mean add remove subnets to the proxy server, generate proxies, add remove users with expiry, assign proxy to users, and display user proxy, domain blocking and unblocking, and so many features. Perform action. We can go from here or we can just go from here. It's up to you. Action. We can choose host from here. You can see all the host has been added will be shown as drop down menu. So if you have like let's say 10-20 proxy server, if you add those proxy server in this panel, then it will show like this. Okay, so we have just added this server. Okay, let's manage our proxy here. So then choose the action point. So we can see the features here, all the features of the panel, like add subnet or IP, display available proxy, and we'll go one by one. Okay, first let's add subnet. Okay, if we choose this option, then it will give a form like this: subnet or IP address. Okay, so we can add a subnet, or we can add a single IP as well. So let's add a subnet. Let's say 10.20.20.0/24. So you can have any CID, let's say 24 or 21 or 20, whatever subnet you list from the provider or you have. Okay, let's say just add /24 and just click on perform action. You see it's adding all these IPs from the subnet automatically. So let's add another subnet. Let's say (20.20.20.0/24). Okay, we have just added two subnet here. Or you can add a single IP as well. Let's say 50.50.50.50. Okay, just add. You can see. Now let's display our available proxy. So if we choose this option and just perform action, so it will display all the IPs we have added. Okay, these are proxies. So we have in total 507 proxy, but we can only use this proxy if we add a user and assign this proxy to a user. Okay, so let's go and add a user. So add new user. Okay, so username, in username you can see must be small letters and numbers only, and password will be automatically generated in the backend, so you don't need to worry about the password. Just let's put a username. Let's say test and set expiry in days. You can set any days, 5 days, 1 days, or 365 days, whatever days you like. Okay, it will count from 2 days plus the days you mentioned. Let's say 20 days. Sorry, 20 days. It will be counted from the server time. Okay, I mean the proxy server time, server date, 20 days, and action. So successfully added user test. Let's check it out, and we can display our users, actually display users with expiry. So let's check it out. You can see username test and the expiry is this one. Okay, see if we can just check out time of the server. It's 2 plus 20, 22. Okay, this is the expiry. So now let's assign some proxy to the user. Assign proxy to user by amount. We can just put the amount of proxy, say then the username. If we choose this option, then it will ask for the username. Username is test the number of proxy we want to assign. Let's say 20 proxy to this user. Just click, you can see. Okay, it will just display this output message. Okay, whether it's success or not. Okay, let's export the user proxy, display user proxy actually. So if we put the name test, then we can see the user proxy here. So you can see this is format is this, and port also assigned automatically in the backend, and the port range is 35000 to 35100. Okay, from this range port will be assigned to a user. So this is the IP, then the port, and then the username, and then the password is generated automatically. Okay, now we can also assign proxy to user by range instead of number. Let's say if we display our proxy, available proxy, so we can just give the range of the proxy. Let's say we know this 10 10 10 20 10 20 20 22. To will assign this range. Okay, we'll manually assign this, or let's say 20 20 30 to 50 will assign. Just copy the network address. Okay, assign proxy to user by range. You can declare the range actually, username, then the network address of the subnet. So this is the network address, and the range, let's say from 30 to 50. So we'll assign from this range, okay, to 50, this range, 50. Okay, just perform action. You can see added, done. Let's verify. The proxy test. Okay, we can see this is for okay, this has been assigned by amount, and from this we have assigned by range from 30. You see the missing from 22 to 29. Okay, so we have assigned 30 to 50. Okay, so now let's explore the rest of the options we have. So we have already checked it out, display user proxy. So we can renew our user proxy. Let's say a user has been expired, or a user wanted to extend his expiry date. So we can just simply do this. So before we do this, let's verify user expiry. So we can see its current expiry is 22 January. So let's extend another 10 days. Okay, test, and just days here. It will just mention the days. Just click here. So you see, old date was this, and the new date is this one. So update it. So now let's go for the rest of the option. Display user proxy, we have already checked it out, and delete subnet. So we can delete a subnet as well. Let's say a subnet is expired, or you don't want to continue this subnet, we can just delete it. Let's say, so if we check our available proxy, we want to delete this subnet. Okay, 2020 20.0/24. To delete this, just simple. It is just very simple. Okay, sorry, delete subnet, subnet info. We can also delete the IP address if we have single IP. 1.0/24. Okay. See, this range has been deleted. So we can verify as well from there. Level of proxy. So you can see we don't have the 20 network address. Okay, we don't have this. Okay, also the available proxy is 2 and 3 only, because we have already assigned few proxy to a user as well. So out of 2255 we have only left 213. Let's explore rest of the option. Display user proxy we have already checked. Delete user proxy by amount. Okay, so we can also, let's say user don't want to delete some proxy, don't want to continue. Let's say he has 50 proxy and he want to continue with only 30. We can just delete simply by amount as well. Test. And then let's say 10 proxy he didn't want to continue. Just delete. You see, this range has been deleted. From 2 to 11. Now, if the user want to delete a specific proxy, the specific range, let's say 30 to 50, we have assigned like the manually assigned, with the range, and he don't want to continue. So we can also do this. Delete user proxy by range. So just copy the network. Let's check the user proxy. Current proxy, so that it will be very good. So this is the current proxy list of the user, and the user don't want to continue this range 10, 20, 20, 40 to 50. So we can simply do this by delete user proxy by range. Test, then the network address. So this is the network, and the start from 40 and end will be 50. Just perform action. You see, 40 to 50 has been deleted. Let's verify. You see, from 40 to 50 there is no proxy, has been deleted. Okay, now let's explore rest of the option. Delete user, we'll do this later. Okay, because we have only one user here, so we can do this later. Okay, now this stop proxy means you can stop the proxy service, this Squid server. So just if we can just select this and perform action, stopped, and start again. This is just for a simple troubleshooting. Let's say there are huge attack on your server, then you can just shut down the proxy for some times, then start again. Or sometimes proxy server can hang out. You can just restart it like this. Okay. Now let's explore. Okay, we can also block the domain. Okay, so let's add a domain in the blacklist. So you have to put the domain like this: google.com or www.com, the specific domain, not the URL. Okay, let's say we'll block google.com, then just put the domain name like this. And you can block any domain, just you have to put the domain name only. Okay, action. Yeah, has been blacklisted. Let's check it out. Okay, display domain blacklist. If we can see, the google.com is listed as blacklisted. Okay, now we can remove the blacklist to whitelisted. Now just put the domain name. Okay, domain is now whitelisted. Let's verify. Sorry, blacklisted. We see there is no domain is listed as blacklisted. Okay, now we have only one option left. I mean two options: delete user and display expired users. Okay, so if we display the expired users, we'll see nothing because we have only one user here and user is active. Okay. Okay, one more thing I have to explain, the key. The key is this is the unique key, and it will get per client. Okay, it will be a unique per client. It will display in every action. Okay, let's delete the user. Sorry, delete the user. Before we delete user, let's verify our available proxy list. So you can see we have proxy S234 because rest of the proxy is in the user test. If we delete the user, what happened? We'll also check it out. Let's delete the user test. Okay. Okay. Deleting user test done. Okay. So if we now check our available proxy, we'll see available proxy is now 254 because user test proxy is deleted and it is automatically applied to this available proxy. Okay, now let's add the user again. Add new user. Let's say test2 and let's just 1 days. Let's say 2 days. Okay, so I'll just manually modify in the backend. So they manually put the user into a expiry date, change the expiry date so that we can check the option here, display expired users. Right now, if we see this user expiry, then we can see test2 and its expiry is here. So I will pause the video for a moment. Okay, I have modified the expiry, I mean the use test2 expiry in the backend so that we can see test this last option, display expired users. See, this is the test2 and this is the expired expired date, because today that is 3rd January. Okay, so that's it so far in the options and the features. We have also another option, that is the log option, so that we can check our log. You see, click on the here, we can see all the logs here. Okay, the date, time and date, and we can also search the log pattern. And let's say here's the perform action we have already performed, display is expired user. Okay, for this host, and user was admin. We can also search filter with the date. Okay, now let's manage our user. Let's say you have multiple employees and you want to manage your proxy server with the employees, then you can also do this. So let's add a user. Okay, so username, let's say test, the username, password test. So here's the role. So you can provide the user as a admin. You can add the user as admin or just normal user. Okay. So if I have if you have employee, then you can just give the role as a user. Test. Okay. Just create the user. So let's log out and logged in as a user. What happened? Okay, you can see user have place option. So user can perform the action. So you can see user also see all the servers list here. Here's the features user can access, but if you notice that user cannot add or remove the subnet because that is very sensitive. Only admin user can add or remove subnet. Okay. So user can do rest of the action as well. So user can add, user can see the available proxy. You can see user can add the user, the proxy user. Let's say okay. So user can do rest of the things. Also, user can see his log as well. So you see, we put two actions. One is perform action is add new user, and the display available proxy with the user, and we can see that in a log with timestamp. So let's log in as admin again. So I think that's all the things I had to explain. So that's it. So if you guys want to purchase this panel and the automated installation script of the proxy server, then you can just contact me. Here's my contact Discord or Telegram is Murshid300. Also, you can email me in this email address. Okay, and you can also ask me any queries you have and the price details as well. So thank you.